Hungarian-Russian relations must be placed in context. In Europe, states approach cooperation with Russia differently. So the leading states of European Union are in favor of dialogue and cooperation. Germany, for example, in geo-economic dimension, France, for example, in the security policy dimension, or Italy in both. So Hungarian policy follows the German French approach. It supports dialogue, respects Russian partners, and cooperates with Russia on issues that are in our national interest. So one such national interest is to protect the lives of citizens during pandemic. We think that there can be no politics, no ideology that overrides this interest. And this is what justifies the use of Russian Sputnik vaccine. The use of Chinese vaccine is also relevant in this regard. So I think that applicability of the Russian vaccine was decided by scientific community when the tests or results were published in the Lancet, the world leading medical journal. And from Hungarian perspective, vaccination has been available to everyone in Hungary since February. So European Union, other countries has enough vaccine available for everyone just in June, July. This is 6 months difference. I think that the number of lives saved could be calculated also. So yes, in my opinion, it was worthwhile to use Russian and Chinese vaccines in all respects. None of 1 million Hungarians vaccinated with Sputnik had any problems. So this is our perspective. Use of Sputnik does not significantly influence Hungarian thinking about Russia. Several surveys so far have shown that the majority of Hungarians support a pragmatic and positive relationship with Russia in dimensions such as economy, science and innovation, culture, etc. I don't think that vaccine diplomacy is applicable in Hungarian case. The Hungarian opposition wants to make the issue of cooperation with Russia part of the election campaign. We are seeing a similar trend across Europe, most recently with a German election. So the Hungarian opposition pursued similar foreign policy during the previous period of government. It built and strengthened relations with Russia. I think in Hungary, the issue of cooperation with Russia will not be a major election issue because most of Hungarians are pragmatic. Hungarian government working on producing vaccines here in Hungary, not just Sputnik, but also Chinese and our vaccines. And our primary goal is to be self-sufficient in this regard in Hungary. But at the same time, it's an economic project. So I think that producing Sputnik and, for example, Chinese vaccine in Hungary will help to improve our trade relations with different countries all over the world. So pandemic is not over yet, and we estimate that the need for vaccines still be strong in the next few years, maybe more.